Welcome back to more Universe Mode on the JPG channel. We are here on Monday Night Raw. We are just a few short weeks away from WrestleMania at this point, about 2 weeks away. This man right here, Kenny Omega, the United States Champion, still left without a path to WrestleMania. Obviously, considering he's a champion, we know that he has a guaranteed spot at the show of shows, but nobody has stepped up to be his challenger yet or earned their way to be a challenger for the United States Championship. But tonight he is in singles action against a very familiar face when it comes to defending the United States Championship against this man, the Harbinger of Doom, Karrion Kross. Is back in the sights of Kenny Omega, and that never bodes well. It never spells anything good for anybody when they are in the ring with this man right here. Recently, Drew McIntyre has had to deal with the glooming shadow that is Karrion Kross. Now Karrion Kross is gearing up for battle once again. Kross and McIntyre, a few short weeks ago, were in a singles match in the main event of Monday Night Raw. Ended in a draw while both men got counted out, too busy fighting one another. Certainly no issues resolved there. Now Karrion Kross looks to set his sights back on the United States Champion Kenny Omega tonight to open our show. Ladies and gentlemen, it should be an amazing show. We got Becky Lynch in the building in singles action. And of course, in our main event, as previously announced last week, the Blackpool Combat Club and the Judgment Day will meet in six-man tag team action. After the last few weeks have been brewing between these two factions, it is all coming to a head tonight, just weeks before WrestleMania. Because we know the Blackpool Combat Club are in that triple threat tag team match, along with DIY and Sammy and KO come WrestleMania. Should be a hell of a match there. Now look at this. Kenny Omega sends Kross over the ropes. Nice sling blade from the champion there. Omega able to sidestep the Harbinger of Doom, and oh my goodness gracious, what a shot to the chest now. And now Kenny Omega, kick to the knee. Look at this, looking to make short work across. Huge Canadian destroyer from the Canadian himself, Kenny Omega. Only gets a 1 count though. But wait a minute, Kenny Omega wasting little to no time with a Kamigoye knee strike to the face. Count of 1. Still only a 1 count on Kross, but that's exactly what you want to do. Kenny Omega pretty much has Karrion Kross figured out at this point. He was able to survive Kross at Survivor Series itself in the United States Championship match. It took two Omega drivers to get it took two one-winged angels to get the job done, I should say. And now Kenny Omega dropping some knee strikes to the face of Karrion Kross, and now a kick to the back. Feels like the edge of a knife coming from Kenny Omega's boot. And now driving that knee once again into the face of Karrion Kross, and a huge John Woo kick in the corner. Kenny Omega's been firing on all cylinders. He's the freshest out of these two competitors. Kross had the week off last week, but he had to go through a grueling battle with the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre the week prior, as Kenny Omega has been able to rest since the Royal Rumble, where Omega did not prevail to win the entire thing and perhaps set himself up for a second championship in WWE, as Omega has held that United States Championship for almost half a year now, and Karrion Kross driving his shoulder into the mat. All it took was one minor mistake from Kenny Omega, and now Kross is all of a sudden in the driver's seat. A huge belly-to-belly suplex to the cleaner. And now wait a minute, Saito suplex this time, dumping Kenny Omega right on his skull to put away the United States Champion. Only a 2 count there. Kenny Omega's in some trouble now, though. Finally gets away from Karrion Kross. A little bit of breathing room between him and his opponent. Huge chop to the chest now. And now look at this, Kenny Omega looking for a suplex. No, instead he hangs Kross out to dry. And now look at this, off the ropes, a running knee strike to Karrion Kross. Running knee strike to Kross. Could that be it? Only a 2 count. Only a 2 count to Karrion Kross. Omega's got to be wondering what it's going to take to put Kross away. I mean, obviously he's beaten Kross before, so he's well aware of what it's going to take. It's going to take everything plus the kitchen sink to put Kross away. As now look at this. Here's that crossbar. That crossbar to the back of the neck. Kenny Omega could be down and out here. Count of 1, 2. No! Kenny gets the shoulder out this time. And now it's a little bit of frustration on the face of Karrion Kross. But Kross wasting little to no time on that top rope. Huge elbow drop to the heart of the champion. Karrion Kross now measuring his opponent. Oh no, but no water in the pool that time. Oh, once again, a second one. Bust open Karrion Kross. And now, wait a minute, a third knee strike right to the face. Could that be enough? 3 knee strikes right to the face of Karrion Kross could be enough to put him away. And now look at this, half and half suplex. And one more Kamigoye for good measure. Karrion Kross gonna have to roll out of harm's way as he just got busted wide open from that knee to the face. Busted wide open from the knee to the face, and now Kenny Omega's gonna use that as a target. Look at this, Omega over the ropes. Omega, similar to Cody Rhodes, looking to rectify his demons in the form of Karrion Kross here tonight. Like I said, an old familiar face is Kross from Kenny Omega. But I think Kenny Omega came prepared this time. As now look at this. Oh, went for a huge knee strike again, but Kross able to sidestep. Short-legged enziguri, and now spiking Kenny Omega. Almost sent them into the first row over there. The bounce Kenny Omega just took on the outside, head first. And now Karrion Kross was looking to send Omega into those steps, but Omega put the brakes on. Count at 8 now. This will be the second time Karrion Kross gets a count-out victory if that was the case. But not to be here tonight. Now Kenny Omega finally back in the match. As now he calls Kross to his feet. Looking for something here. Look at this. Rolls through, but no. Oh, Kross sustaining his position. Kross obviously has the power advantage over Kenny Omega, I should say. But now look at this. Kenny Omega. Oh no, wait a minute. Karrion Kross finds his way out this time. Now it's Kross back in control. And now wait a minute. Huge lariat just leveling Kenny Omega. A huge lariat that levels the United States Champion. Now, wait a minute. Snap mirror into another knee strike. Another knee strike right to the chin of Karrion Kross. And now, look at this. Kenny Omega was possibly going for that "you can't escape" combo that we've seen him hit time and time again with that moonsault, but Kross rolled to the outside of the ring once again. Kross well aware of his surroundings. And now once again catches Kross with a knee strike to the face. Kenny Omega now firing on all cylinders, but Karrion Kross drives a knee right to the midsection. Kross looking to get back into the ring, but Kenny Omega looking to take the fight to the outside of the ring. Kross forces Omega back into the ring this time. And now Karrion Kross getting a little brash with Omega. But wait a minute, Kenny Omega now has other plans in mind. Look at this, off the ropes goes Omega, driving a knee again right to the face of Karrion Kross. That's got to be enough. There's been multiple knee strikes hit on Karrion Kross in this match. And here he goes with the one-winged angel to put the Harbinger of Doom away to start our show, ladies and gentlemen. The United States Champion in a grueling battle with Karrion Kross. And you have to wonder, oh my God, I was going to say, you have to wonder who is going to step up to the plate for the United States Championship at WrestleMania. I think we just found exactly who. The self-proclaimed best in the world, CM Punk. CM Punk, Kenny Omega, you can sign on the dotted line right now. Sign me up. That is going to be one hell of a match at WrestleMania. Obviously, the history between these two men are second to none. I mean, we're not going to be able to go into details here on the JPG channel, folks, but we know exactly what, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to history between those two men. Ugly history. But in this business, it's all about making money, and believe me, Punk versus Omega is a big money match for WrestleMania, folks, if made official. CM Punk returning at Royal Rumble. We haven't seen the Second City Saint since. And now he appears just weeks before WrestleMania, getting in the face of the United States Champion, Kenny Omega, looking to set the grounds for the cleaner. Let him know that, hey, you're not the big man on campus anymore. CM Punk also looking to hold a championship that he's never held before, the United States Championship, that being. So, I mean, man, that is certainly a very exciting turnout to start our show. Obviously, we're switching gears into the female division now with Becky Lynch, the #1 contender for Rhea Ripley's WWE Women's Championship. A title that Becky Lynch once held before she met the Eradicator at SummerSlam in a grueling match between the two, where Rhea Ripley submitted Becky Lynch in the middle of the ring to secure that championship, and Rhea Ripley has held the belt ever since. Tonight, Lynch is in singles action with an up-and-comer here on Monday Night Raw, Indi Hartwell. She's been under the tutelage of Candice LeRae as of late, but look at this. Becky Lynch dumps Indi Hartwell right on the back of her neck. Lynch not here to play any games. Obviously, it's WrestleMania season. That's when the man is at her absolute best. And now look at this. Leg drop to Indi Hartwell. And turning it around with a reverse leg drop. Like I said, not wasting any time. She wants to preserve all the energy she can for Rhea Ripley. Ripley herself will be in action next week. She is going to be facing Io Sky, a woman that was so close to earning a championship match, that she wanted at WrestleMania against Rhea Ripley, but was not able to come up with the win at the Elimination Chamber. And what a moonsault from Becky Lynch to Indi Hartwell. Already a 2 count. Indi Hartwell has to power out now as Becky Lynch checking with the ref, making sure that wasn't a 3 count. Judo throw from Becky Lynch. We're gearing up for the main event, folks. Blackpool Combat Club against the Judgment Day. One hell of a match that's about to be. Both teams set on a collision course after Blackpool Combat Club knocked off the Judgment Day to enter that WrestleMania tag team match, basically forcing the Judgment Day to sit the night out. And now a smack to the face and a huge uppercut to Indi Hartwell. Look at this. Roll through power bomb from Lynch. Man, Indi Hartwell has not gotten a lot to go for herself in the early goings of this match. Like I said, the man's in a different mindset. As of right now, she has yet to defeat Rhea Ripley, and you know that's something that eats away at Becky Lynch every night. Every night that she had to take ever since losing that title. Every day she had to wake up thinking about that defeat. It's all built to this, her winning the Royal Rumble, her heading back to WrestleMania, her heading back to a match with the Eradicator, looking to rewrite history if she can defeat Rhea Ripley. Come WrestleMania once again, hold that WWE Championship. But Indi Hartwell doing a number on the arm of Becky Lynch and now kicking at the side. Indi Hartwell showing some tenacity here on the man, but the man reversing Indi Hartwell now. And now look at this. Oh no, a kick to the midsection again from Indi Hartwell. And now Indi trying to get the fans involved in this match, but Becky Lynch, obviously a fan favorite, going to be hard to root against her. As now Lynch sends Indi Hartwell once again into the corner. And now look at this, Becky Lynch grabbing a hold of Indi Hartwell. Oh my goodness gracious, reverse blockbuster to Indi Hartwell, but not enough to keep the young Aussie down. And now look at this. Oh my God, what a leg drop. Leg drop maneuver from Becky Lynch. Indi Hartwell has to roll out of the ring after that one, but Becky Lynch is going to follow her. Suicide dive from the man. Like I said, different mindset for Becky Lynch. Like, look at this. Becky Lynch has almost second-guessed herself since losing to Rhea Ripley. For a woman that calls herself the man, you know that she has to have a lot of belief in herself. And it's hard to believe in yourself if you have that one opponent that you've never been able to keep down to the mat for a 3 count. Even though she's only had one encounter with Rhea Ripley in the past few years or so, it still eats away at Lynch that she has not been able to defeat Rhea Ripley, a woman that has pretty much beaten everybody there is to beat in this company. All the Charlotte Flairs, all the Sasha Banks, all the Baileys, and oh my goodness, a leg drop. Hell, even Trish Stratus is on that list for Becky Lynch. Ronda Rousey's another one. Becky Lynch has put them all away and still has yet to defeat Rhea Ripley. Almost at a stalemate now. Look at this. Oh, Indi Hartwell goes for the knee. Goes for the knee of Becky Lynch. And now, wait a minute. Little DDT, just spiked, arm trap DDT, spiked Becky Lynch. Count of 2 to the man. Oh, I thought that was going to be an upset. That would have to be considered an upset. This is Indi Hartwell's Raw debut. This is her Raw debut, and she's looking great here against the man, honestly. Hitting her with a tremendous move there, and now she hits her with a spinning sidewalk slam to follow up. Becky Lynch again having a power out. Now it's Becky Lynch reeling on the ropes. Not literally, but figuratively. But Becky Lynch fighting from underneath now. Huge smack to the face of Indi Hartwell. And now she traps her on with an inverted DDT this time. Indi Hartwell again escaping the man's clutches. But Becky Lynch chasing after Indi Hartwell. We're going to send her back into the ring. Like I said, Becky's trying to preserve all the energy she can heading into WrestleMania. She'll get next week off. Rhea Ripley will be in action with the Genius of the Sky. Oh, a huge lariat from Becky Lynch. Ripley will be in action with the Genius of the Sky. She'll have her hands full, that's for sure. But Becky Lynch is going to need that time to recover, especially after a grueling match with Indi Hartwell here tonight. And now look at this. Top rope goes Becky Lynch. A leg drop. Hits every last bit of it. Shoulders down on the mat. This might be it. Indi Hartwell gets the shoulder out at 2. And now once again, Becky Lynch, once again goes for that knee, does Indi Hartwell. But Becky Lynch was ready for it this time. Wait a minute, Indi Hartwell now reversing Lynch's attempt. And now it's back and forth. Look at this, look at this. No, the man Carter, manhandle slam. Manhandle slam out of nowhere to Indi Hartwell. And it could be that fast that Becky Lynch puts away Rhea. Fast that the man puts away Rhea Ripley, and Hollywood just catching Indi Hartwell, proving that the experience levels are just too different in this match. Becky Lynch picks up a big win heading in to WrestleMania Hollywood, folks. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event. Obviously, both these factions are heading towards the collision course. Heading towards the collision course is the Blackpool Combat Club and the Judgment Day. Last week it was Damian Priest picking up a win over Claudio Castagnoli to give the Judgment Day some momentum heading into this match. And as we saw last week in our main event, we are getting straight to the action. But Claudio Castagnoli starting things off with Balor this time around. Each member of Blackpool Combat Club sporting the red, Judgment Day in the black and purple, of course. When are they never in black and purple? Elbow straight to the back of Claudio Castagnoli. Oh, but now an elbow to the face of Balor. Claudio Castagnoli getting a little ugly here. And now look at this. A backbreaker to Balor. And now stomp to the chest of Finn Balor. Claudio Castagnoli fired on all cylinders in the early goings as he hits the uppercut. Balor has to power out at one. And now Castagnoli sending Balor into the corner. Gets Danielson in. Balor and Danielson, definitely a dream match. Look at this. Oh my goodness, the air. The absolute air hang time that Danielson just got. And now look at this, powering Balor up as Danielson. Oh my goodness, the back of Balor's neck just hit that rope real hard. And now Danielson with a drop kick to the face. The Blackpool Combat Club doing a tremendous job of isolating their opponent, not letting Balor get any of the fresher men of Dom and Damian in so far. Huge boot to the face now. Finn Balor's in a bad way here tonight, folks. The Blackpool Combat Club are three of the best to ever do it. Now look at this, a pop-up backbreaker. Pop-up backbreaker. There's so much knowledge, there's so much experience in the Blackpool Combat Club as Danielson dumps Priest on the back of his neck. And wait a minute, Balor able to finally turn things around and send Castagnoli into their corner, but Castagnoli blocking his, oh, look at that. Cheap shot from Priest. Obviously, no love lost between those two men. And once again gives Balor the upper hand. But Danielson's seen enough. He's trying to make sure the Judgment Day don't get a little froggy as Castagnoli and Balor battle it out on the outside of the ring. Now throwing some nasty elbows Balor's way. Now look at this, both men trading blows here. And now Castagnoli has Balor up for a power bomb, but he eats some fists to the face instead. And oh my goodness gracious, what a kick to the midsection. Kick to the midsection, but Castagnoli playing possum. Castagnoli's going to roll back in the ring now. Break the count, considering the fact that I know Blackpool Combat Club don't want to win on a count out. But Balor able to slip away from Castagnoli's grasp now. And now Finn Balor controlling the pace of this match as Castagnoli takes a cheap shot at Dom, but now Dirty Dom on the outside looking to get his hands on Castagnoli. Not the legal man, but wait a minute. Castagnoli comes flying in with a European uppercut. for good measure. Balor taking cheap shots at the Blackpool Combat Club. Went for a European uppercut from Balor, but Balor had it scouted. Now the only man left on the corner is Damian Priest, and Priest gets tagged in now as him and Finn Balor go to work on Castagnoli. Beautiful tag team tandem from the Judgment Day. Damian Priest now picking up right where he left off last week on Castagnoli, picking up a huge win over the Swiss Superman. And before, it was Balor that has spent the longest time in this match. Now, Castagnoli has spent the longest time in this match. But now look at this. Things are starting to break out a little bit as the Blackpool Combat Club and the Judgment Day. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at this. Danielson saw Dirty Dom taking some cheap shots. And now look at this. The ref having a hard time keeping these men on their respective sides, as Castagnoli didn't realize he had Priest in a sharpshooter. Went for the big boot now, but wait a minute. Oh my goodness, what an uppercut. That just brought Damian Priest back down to earth, and now what is going on the outside? Jon Moxley, oh my goodness. Jon Moxley with a power bomb to Dirty Dom on the barricade. Like I said, folks, this rivalry has reached an all-time high here on Monday nights, and that's exactly why all 6 of these men have to be involved in this match. Oh, now Balor taking a cheap shot at Castagnoli, but Castagnoli's going to make him pay. Drapes him on the ropes. Clubbing blow to the back of the neck. And now Castagnoli gets the live wire. Jon Moxley back in the match. And now look at this, sends himself and Priest over the top rope. Jon Moxley looking to get his pound of flesh, but Priest once again able to turn the tables on the Blackpool Combat Club. And for the Combat Club, they want to win this match. They want to give themselves as much momentum as possible heading into WrestleMania. Look at this ripcord lariat to Damian Priest. Priest ate all of that, and Jon Moxley sending Priest back into the ring now. Huge shot to the face. As now Moxley looking to hang Priest out to dry, and oh my goodness gracious. And this time he gets the punches. Ground and pound from Moxley. Chopping away at the chest. The third one did not deliver though. Big suplex coming in. No, atomic drop instead. Atomic drop to Moxley. And now look at this. The young gun, Dirty Dom, getting in there with a man like Jon Moxley. That I don't think Rhea Ripley is going to be happy to see that. Or Latino Heat is about to take a punishment right now on courtesy of Jon Moxley. And now, wait a minute, Moxley. No. Oh my God, what a curb stomp. Curb stomp to Dirty Dom. And now, wait a minute, Dominic Mysterio fighting back a little bit to Moxley. Oh my goodness, this is a nasty cut. And both members of Judgment Day just hit Moxley with a nasty 2 double shots to the face. And that was Dirty Dom quickly getting out of there after Moxley busted him wide open. Huge rolling elbow to Balor. Now Moxley's second rope looking for that elbow drop, but Balor able to step out the way. And now it's Balor on the attack of Jon Moxley. The crowd not in favor of the Judgment Day here tonight, folks. As look at this, Balor's got Moxley up for a suplex, but Moxley stepping out of harm's way. And now, oh my goodness, a nice backbreaker to Balor. This time Priest gets the tag again. Moxley runs straight into Damian Priest right there. As now he's got Moxley up for a little bit of a razor's edge. Drops him on the back of his neck, right on the high end of the shoulders, but Castagnoli has to break the pinfall. And now Priest and Castagnoli firing Firing shots at one another. Spinning European uppercut, and now Danielson asking for the tag, and he is granted it. And now takes out Dirty Dom. And now Danielson heading to the top rope while Karrion Kross is taking care of business on the outside. A huge drop kick, taking out Balor. All three team members getting involved in this match, as now Moxley, look at this, looking for the kill shot on Dirty Dom. Moxley's got a plan, and he's got a full head of steam, a suicide dive. All three members of the Blackpool Combat Club. But look at this, Damian Priest now. I thought Priest was about to take to the skies, but thought better of it. And now it's Danielson, the freshman in this match. Taking out Priest is Danielson. Oh my goodness, what a jumping kick, spinning kick at that, to Bryan Danielson. Damian Priest up for the challenge of the skilled striker, American Dragon that is. And now Dirty Dom gets back in the ring. I don't think he wants to get in the ring with either of these men. As look at this, able to outsmart Danielson, sends him into the ropes. Sends him into the ropes for the 619, but oh no, Danielson caught the leg. Danielson caught the leg, and oh my goodness gracious. Dropping Dirty Dom on his shoulders, and now it's going to make Dirty Dom pay as he snaps at that knee. Snaps at the knee of the poor kid. And now, I don't even want to say poor kid. A guy like Dirty Dom Mysterio deserves everything that's coming to him. Oh my goodness, kitchen sink from Danielson. And Danielson looking to teach him a certain amount of level of respect right here. Look at this, arm trap, back suplex. Oh no, but Dom's still hanging in there with Danielson. A kick to the midsection could make it very hard to breathe with the right accuracy. And now Dirty Dom somehow in control of Bryan Danielson, but once again cowering to the corner to Finn Balor. And Danielson just gives a glare at Dirty Dom as now he prepares for the Prince Finn Balor. Looking for a suplex here. Balor steps out now. Huge drop kick to the back. Drop kick to the back of Danielson. And now it's DDT to Danielson. Spiking Danielson on his neck. But now he grabs a hold of Balor's leg. Grabs a hold of Balor's leg now. And a kick to the... Oh my goodness, a kick to the foot. That was absolutely nasty. Very hard to watch. And now driving some knees into Balor's own knee. This guy Danielson is just sick and he's twisted. He enjoys everything he does to his opponents. And now Dirty Dom, now that he sees that Danielson is worse for wear, now he wants to get back involved in this match. Look at this, trapping the arm of Danielson on the ropes. And now alley-oop bomb, sending Danielson right on his shoulders. Gets a 1 count, but Moxley's there to break it up. And now, wait a minute. Huge lariat knocking Dirty Dom out cold. And now, wait a minute. Oh my God, you can hear that from the cheap seats. And now Danielson is just twisting and contorting Dirty Dom and Mysterio. Oh, and look to stop Dirty Dom, but still got the tag to Balor. Oh, both men throwing some nasty elbows. And look at this, the power of Balor. Able to level Danielson up for a bridging German STO now from Finn Balor. Danielson's been in there for a good minute now. As now the Judgment Day looking to isolate a member of the Blackpool Combat Club, perhaps the strongest member in terms of resiliency in Danielson. We've seen Danielson overcome the biggest here in WWE. And speaking of big, Claudio Castagnoli enters the match once again. Oh, a knee, elbow right to the face. Sending Balor for a ride now is Claudio Castagnoli, but grabs a hold of the boot, but Balor reverse enziguri. Now Castagnoli getting the shoulder out. Look at this. Danielson quick to grab a hold. Quick to grab a hold of Dirty Dom. And now Priest and Danielson meet in the middle of the ring. But now Moxley's seen enough. He's hammering away. But didn't see Balor behind him. Once again, this match spilling out, folks. Like I said, all 6 of these men just cannot stand one another. Huge drop kick coming in. No water in the pool. Oh, he went for the knee strike. Balor able to sidestep out the way, though. And now it's Dirty Dom getting his cheap shots on Danielson. Oh, no, wait a minute. Went for a Hurricane Rana. Got caught. Got caught by the Hurricane Rana. Danielson ripping away Priest's leg. Went for a knee strike. And now Castagnoli dumping Priest on his neck. As Balor fights off Moxley. Now, wait a minute. Danielson accidentally grabbing a hold of Castagnoli. Danielson accidentally grabbing a hold of Castagnoli in the line of fire. Castagnoli realizing that Danielson was already in a zone. That's the level of just intensity in these men. We saw it in the Royal Rumble. Castagnoli and Danielson targeting one another, all in the name of heading to WrestleMania. As now, wait a minute, another sharpshooter lock cinched straight into Balor. And now the Blackpool Combat Club looking to take care of business on their end, trying to keep the Judgment Day far and far away. You notice how Dirty Dom is not getting involved in these pinfall or submission attempts from the Blackpool Combat Club. I don't think he wants any of that smoke with either 3 of these members. Huge uppercut now. And now, wait a minute, grabs a hold of Balor's throat, and now a second uppercut. That time sent Balor reeling. And now Danielson's back into the match. Wait a minute. Going for a surfboard stretch of sorts. He's got it locked in on Balor. Dirty Dominic Mysterio didn't even want to get involved, and now he finally does. And might live to regret it. As all 3 members of the Blackpool Combat Club want their pound of flesh and Dirty Dom. They're almost fighting each other for it as Danielson driving the knee to the face of Dominic Mysterio. And now, wait a minute. Danielson lining Mysterio up, but Balor able to enter the match once again. Balor almost protecting Dirty Dom like a protective older brother of sorts. Now Balor hammering away at Danielson's face. Now Balor goes to the top rope, but Moxley was there to meet him, but no! Instead he gets the double foot stomp to Danielson. This could put him away, but Claudio Castagnoli's right there. Castagnoli's right there. But Priest is right there to stop Castagnoli, and now Moxley. Now Moxley getting involved again. Look at this, going for a pile driver. Pile driver to Priest. And now a knee strike to Balor. Knee strike to Balor, and oh no! Dominic Mysterio getting a little arrogant as Bryan Danielson takes him out as well. Setting up Mysterio. The ref accidentally took a bump earlier on. And now a knee strike to Dirty Dom. Dirty Dom's out cold. Balor's out cold. It all might be a matter of time, folks. The Blackpool Combat Club now has Balor in the middle of the ring. Middle of the ring. Middle of the ring. Yes, lock. Balor has to submit. The Judgment Day falling to the Blackpool Combat Club once again to close our show. What a one hell of a battle we just witnessed between all 6 of these competitors. But once again, the Blackpool Combat Club defeating the Judgment Day and earning themselves some momentum heading into that triple threat tag team match against 2 of the best tag teams in the world right now, DIY, and of course Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Ladies and gentlemen, next week will be our final Raw before WrestleMania, our final week of Universe Mode here on the JPG channel as far as 2K23 is concerned. We are moving into WWE 2K24 as soon as WrestleMania starts. Do not miss it, folks. Until next week, I will see y'all on the next one.